Todd. All right, it's time to take the boot off, or as our lesson is, unload the weight. Oh my goodness. And now I gotta figure this out. I gotta be prepared. This 5K, couch to 5K is gonna be tough. Oh man. All right, Lord. This one's for you.
Veronica, what are you doing today?
I'm gonna see if I can hurdle this thing today, Todd.
Okay, that's a pretty lofty goal to start out with.
Well,
how long have you been doing this?
Oh, about 5 minutes.
Five minutes, huh?
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
I
mean, like, not how long since you got here. I mean, how long since you've been training for this, like, marathon we've got going on today? Is it like a beautiful day though for it?
Oh, it's beautiful, all right, but I am just not in it. My heart's not in the race, Todd. I'm really struggling on this one. You know, I joined a couch to 5K program.
Good. That's a good run. That's a good thing.
But, you know, and I gotta be honest, I mean, I used to run.
Okay.
I ran races and got medals, and it's been a few years ago, Todd. And,
all right.
you know, I just, you know, got off of my foot cast, and now I'm thinking I'm not ready for this. This isn't, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I'm
what kind of race are you trying to run? I mean, are you trying to run your race? Like the race that you want to be in? Like, you got off the couch. You did the couch to 5K. You got off the couch. What kind of race are you trying to run here? I mean, you running somebody else's race? What kind of trainers do you have? I mean, what kind of stuff do they do on that?
Well, you know, everybody had their fancy shoes and their
like
fancy
yours.
clothes.
Okay.
You know,
nice.
so
you
I went out and bought some fancy shoes and expensive shoes. Just don't tell Joe. And you know, to spark the interest, I've got my shirt I made, running on coffee and Jesus shirt.
Nice, like that.
But I feel like I'm doing a lot of running on coffee and not a lot of Jesus right now, Todd. And I just don't think I'm made for this. But you know, I gotta tell you what happened. So you know, so we're out there with this 5K training group.
Okay.
And they're all looking professional. I mean, look at you running down here like, you know, your stride's all perfect, and you know, I'm trying to keep up. That's the problem. I'm trying to keep up. So we're on this track where we are here, and they're running, and I'm running, and I'm seeing the holes in the divots, and I'm like, oh, I can run over them. I can run over these on the track. I didn't run. I fell flat on my face in front of everybody and embarrassed the entire group of people, and I just was humiliated. It was all, I have to say, Todd, it was worse than that whole get me to believe that there was 2 season corn in Michigan.
Well, 2 season.
Yeah, I am just not sure of this.
But let me ask you something. Whose race are you trying to run? Are you running your race? Because, you know, we've each been gifted with different races. You know, God's put us here with different gifts, different purposes.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to run my race, that's not going to work. And if I try to run your race, that's not going to work for me. We've all got our own race to run. And when you try and do something that you're not gifted at, or when you try and do something that maybe isn't the race you're supposed to be in, this anybody can do. Anybody can get up off the couch to 5K, and run a 5K. All it takes is a little bit of hard work, perseverance, sticking to it, and just staying focused on what you want to do. But when you try measuring up to somebody else and their expectations, and you put those expectations on yourself, you're going to let yourself down every time.
Well, Todd, listen. Pastor Tim, gosh, we love him.
Absolutely do.
He's starting a new series called Run, Find Your Pace. Discover your pace.
Say that again. Run, find
your pace.
Your pace.
Well, I've got to get ready because, you know, church is in the day after tomorrow, and I'm not ready to run this race. I have not gotten over this hurdle yet, Todd. And I'm telling you what, I got to get myself around this track and get race ready because Pastor Tim's counting on me again, and I don't want to let him down.
I think the race that he is talking about is a metaphorical race. It's not a track race. We're not all going to come out here and gather at the track and run laps. You get that part? You get that part, right? You were just messing with me. You're just messing around. We're just
Yeah.
going to come out here and run laps, right? Okay, cool. I knew that. So.
No. Yeah. Yep. I knew that metaphorical.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Kind of like
So I'll
what
t-
you say about waves, right?
Waves, absolutely. See, now you're getting it because what happens when somebody sees you running that you haven't run in a long time? Your cast is still laying over here.
I know.
You haven't been
Don't
running,
tell
but yet
Dr.
here
Holst.
you are. Day of the race, you're out here in your new shoes. You got your drink over there. I see the body armor
Oh
over there.
yes,
The drink.
but I'm telling you what, that stuff tastes like dirt.
Okay, well, there's always a water bottle right next to it, so you're ready on both ways.
Ooh.
But let's get back to this. You
Okay.
better run your race because when that person in the crowd sees you, you're going to inspire somebody. Did you know that? Did you know that you can inspire people just by an action? You can inspire somebody, and that creates waves because your actions are going to inspire them. They're going to inspire somebody else. So look, 5 people down the road, how many people could be touched just by you getting off the couch and running your race? And that's
So
what
I
Jen is
don't
going
need
to
the
talk to us
hurdle.
about. No, we'll take the hurdle.
Oh. How about a coffee? You wanna
Well,
get-
haven't you ever heard that coffee's not really good before a race?
Oh.
But you do you. I'm not going to
Hey,
tell you how to
hey.
run your race.
Hey, Todd, did you hear how Jesus liked his coffee? He brewed it.
And with that, I am thinking I'm going to go do a little bit more.
All
Veronica,
right.
you run that race that you were created to run, all right?
I'm gonna try it.
All right. Bye.